Here in New York, Chuck Schumer has sponsored a bill backed by the 9/11 families that would give them the right to sue state sponsors of terror in federal court. Now, it's opposed by the Obama administration. They say it's going to expose the U.S. and its officials to retaliation. So who's right here, Senator Schumer or President Obama?
I don't really know about that, George. I'll have to look into it. Obviously, we've got to make anyone who participates in or supports terrorism pay a price, and we also have to be aware of any consequences that might affect Americans, either military or civilian, or our nation. So I'm not
you don't know about
able
this
to take
issue.
a
It's
position
been around for
something.
several years.
Well, I know I know there's been an issue about it for quite some time. I don't know about the specific legislation that you're referring to, but obviously I'll look into it.
Okay, so but you're not prepared to say now whether you support it or oppose it?
I can't. I haven't studied it.
Finally,
unlike some people, I actually do. I do try to learn what's at the core of any question before I offer an opinion, because, you know, it's not enough to say what's wrong. I think you got a responsibility to say how you're going to fix it.
Finally,
but it's a question of how you go forward.
Let's talk about something in the news that will be on your plate as a sitting U.S. Senator. Saudi Arabia has told the Obama administration that it will sell off hundreds of billions of dollars of American assets if Congress allows the Saudi government to be held responsible in American courts for any role in the 9/11 attacks. How do you intend to vote as a senator?
Well, I need more information before I can give you that decision. But clearly, I have, as you have heard me say, a whole lot of concerns about the role that Saudi Arabia has been playing for many, many years. Not just the individuals who came from Saudi Arabia who attacked us on 9/11, but their support for ISIS and other terrorist organizations. The Saudi family is a huge family. Many hundreds, if not thousands, of people in the ruling family worth many hundreds of billions of dollars.
But if I may, Senator, in general, should Saudi Arabia should it be possible to hold them liable
well, you're going to have
US
to hear.
courts?
You're asking me to give you a decision about a situation and a piece of legislation that I am not familiar with at this point, and I got to have more information on that. So you got to get some information before you can render, I think, a sensible decision. But I do have a lot of concerns about the role in general that Saudi Arabia has played and the royal family has played in supporting Wahhabism, which is the extreme right-wing Islamic movement, which is part of what ISIS and Al-Qaeda are about.
And finally,